Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Erongo Talk. My name is Leandra Lowe and today I'm joining you from the Blue Whale Boutique Hotel here in Walvis Bay. Now as usual I bring you the latest news, the weather and tides, and for our interview we chat to Assistant Curator of the Swakopmund Museum, who is Nadine Phiri, and she's going to tell us about the activities that they are hosting in celebration of Autism Week. Now we also share a leadership business tip with you by Rowan van Dijk. So please don't go anywhere, we'll be right back after this. And now it is time for your news all the way here from the Blue Whale Boutique Hotel, specifically from the swimming pool area. Now, unfortunately, the news is very gloomy for this Wednesday afternoon. Now, the police are investigating a case of murder and housebreaking with the intent to rob and robbery after an 82-year-old woman was found dead. Now, according to Detective Chief Inspector Daniel Gurirap, an unknown suspect or suspects unlawfully and intentionally broke into a house at number 9 Trekkopie Street in Kramersdorp, where the deceased was sleeping and strangled her to death. Now, the deceased, who lived alone, was found by her daughter. That was yesterday. Now, she, the victim, was lying in the sitting room with multiple wounds on her face and neck. Now, the victim's daughter allegedly went to the house after she had been contacted by an electrician who wanted to work on plugs at the house. He had been summoned the previous day, and when he arrived and knocked on the door, there was no answer. Now, it is suspected that the suspect or the suspects ransacked the deceased's bedroom and took jewelry, a brown ostrich bag containing personal belongings, and many unidentified items. The value of the stolen items is not known at this stage, Gurirap said. Now, Gurirap called on anyone who may come across jewelry being sold without any proof of ownership to contact him at 081 2 333 745, Detective Warrant Officer Gary Sepp at 081 203 1808, or the nearest police station. And then secondly, social media was abuzz after a video surfaced about an alleged human trafficking incident in Walvis Bay. Now, Ryan Gordon, one of the founders of Naraval Community Against Crime, said that they received information about a girl who was 13 years old who went missing from her home on Wednesday night. Now, we understood that the girl was kidnapped by a guy driving a grey 7-seater. Now, while on patrol, we saw him in Naraval. The car matched the description we received and we followed him to Swakopmund. He was heavily intoxicated. Our members told him that he needs to go to the police station. However, he was adamant to show them where the missing girl was. Now, the girl allegedly told the Naraval Community Against Crime members that she was taken from her home to various other places, including the beach, for her to get comfortable with her kidnappers. Now, they're watching me the day before before they took me, they asked for my number, she said. Now, Gordon cautioned parents to teach their children about stranger danger. Parents should know who their children's friends are and the places they frequent. It is imperative that we know where our children are. Who knows what might have happened to that girl? Now, Deputy Commissioner Erastus Ikuyo said that the police are investigating a rape case involving a 13-year-old girl. Now, the suspect was arrested and he appeared in the Walvis Bay Magistrates Court on Monday. Now, he said the court might add more charges to the current rape case. Now, Johannes Katondoka was arrested on this charge and he appeared in the Magistrates Court and he is currently in custody. Now, and then finally, the athletic career of Namibian Olympic boxer Jonas Juniors is on a knife's edge. Now, Jonas was arrested in the early morning hours of Friday morning in Mondesa, Swakopmund. Now, according to Erongo Regional Crime Investigations Coordinator, Deputy Commissioner Erastus Ikuyo, Jonas was initially confronted by the police at about 30 minutes past midnight for violating the COVID-19 regulations. Now, Jonas was allegedly found on the street with a few other people after curfew. Now, after confronting him, a struggle ensued between the boxer and an officer whom Jonas allegedly hit. Now, Ikuyu described the officer's injuries as not serious. Now, the police also learned that Jonas apparently stabbed another victim who is currently in a critical condition. Now, Jonas appeared on account of attempted murder as well as assaulting a police officer in the magistrate's court in Swakopmund on Monday. Now, the court objected to the granting of bail, stating that the charges are serious and would not be in the interest of the public. But there is some more information as to both or all three of these articles that you can check out on our website. That's www.erongo.com.na. That's www.erongo.com.na. That is your news for today.
The Swakopmund Museum is hosting an Autism Week from the 20th until the 24th of April. And I'm in the company of Ms. Nadine Phiri, the Assistant Curator for the museum. Nadine, what is autism?
Well, that's a very interesting question, but you could summarize it this way. Autism is an autism spectrum disorder. It's a complex development condition that involves persistent challenges in social interactions, in speech, and in nonverbal communication, and restrictive or repetitive behaviors. So, in other words, with each person it's different. The severity of symptoms are very different from each person to each person. Like a doctor once said, if you've met one person with autism.
Sure. So Nadine, who is organizing this event?
Well, first of all, of course, the Scientific Society Swakopmund, which is us, the Swakopmund Museum, but then also in collaboration with the Stepping Stone School with their wonderful teachers that they have there, and then also the newly formed Autism Coastal Namibia Committee. All together, we are collaborating to make this a success.
Wow. So tell us, what does this event entails?
Okay, so we first of all have this exhibition, which is open to the general public to just raise awareness about autism. That is our main goal this year, because we have found in Namibia there's so many misconceptions about autism. So we just want to raise awareness. Yes. Then on Friday afternoon at 2 o'clock, I myself will be hosting a Namibian Sign Language workshop.
Whoa.
So from 2 o'clock...
Can you sign autism for us?
Actually, there is not particular word in Namibia Sign Language for autism.
So you must work on that one.
I will have to work on that one, yes.
Okay.
But we'll have it from 2 o'clock to 3:30.
Yes.
All right, it's $60 per person. You can call me beforehand, or you can just pitch up at the door on Friday afternoon. You're very welcome. And then on Saturday, we have a very special wellness workshop with Monica Walter, who is a wellness therapist who will come in and just work a little bit with stressed parents and give them some really nice beneficial exercises to do to overcome their little stress. And that's from 10 o'clock till about 11:30.
You mentioned misconceptions. Would you like to elaborate briefly on these misconceptions?
Well, you see, with autism, because you have such a lot of, for example, repetitive behaviors, or maybe they can't communicate well, there is basically a lack of knowledge as to what autism is, like we said before. And so these kids are labeled with something, right?
Yes.
And we just want to change that.
Yes.
Right? We want to, because these kids are actually amazing kids. They're talented. Like you can see, some of this artwork is from the kids of the school. Right? So it is just a lack of knowledge, really. right? And this lack of knowledge causes a lot of people to be very impatient, but also a lot of intolerance for these kids, for these parents that have to cope with their children with autism. And we just want to kind of extend a hand and say, you know what, we see what you do, and you are special, and you are awesome.
Yes. So Nadine, we know coastal residents have huge hearts. What would you like to tell them?
You know what? Come by, look at this exhibition for yourself. Come to the workshops. See what some of these parents are all about. See what these kids are all about. And you know what? If you have the time, if you have this huge heart, then please, please, please check out Stepping Stone School's Facebook page. They are on social media, and reach out to them, because these kids and these amazing teachers really need our help. And this is a community project, and if we can stand together to raise awareness for autism and create a support system for them that they feel safe, you will meet absolutely stunning, amazing, and intelligent children.
Okay. So finally, who do people contact for information?
First of all, just contact me, right? You can contact me under 081 2947344. Pop me a message, and I will delegate you to wherever you need to be.
Now, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to make a difference, a meaningful difference, get connected with Nadine, as well as support the cause of autism. Thank you so much.
Big pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Hi, welcome back. My name is Ron van Dijk, leadership trainer, author, professional speaker, and I am busy discussing the leadership flag with you. You know, I don't know about you, but for me, there is probably nothing worse than a fake or a false or a plastic person. Yeah, that type of person that wants to create the impression that they're interested in you, they're interested in what's going on in your life. But you can see they don't really care. They are not being sincere. So the S in leadership refers to sincerity. And sincerity basically just means that I am genuine. If I want to be a real, authentic leader, I need to be genuine in all my dealings with my team. I need to mean what I say. I need to mean it when I'm inquiring. When I'm communicating with the team and I'm asking a team member, hi, how are you doing? I need to mean it. I really need to want to know how they are doing. Not just going through the motions and, you know, I'm supposed to find out and chat with them. So, oh, hi, how are you doing? But I'm thinking of something else, or it doesn't work that way. If you want the team to trust you and you want to build a relationship with the team and you want to grow new leaders, the only way you're going to do it is by being sincere. You need to be genuine. Sincerity also refers to integrity. And integrity links closely to lifestyle. But integrity effectively just means, in plain English, what you are in private life, you also need to be in your professional life, and vice versa. So you can't in your private life be this, or in your professional life be this perfect person, the perfect boss. You know, I never do anything wrong, I never put a foot wrong, and I'm this lovely person. And when I get home, I'm constantly having a fight with my kids and my wife. That's not having integrity. They need to be the same. And believe me, it's not easy. I know it's not easy. Yeah. Sometimes you don't feel like it. Sometimes you're not in the mood. But the only way that you can ensure that you are sincere and that you practice integrity is don't put on a front. Don't be false. Be yourself. Because by being yourself, you're either going to be nasty or you're going to be lovely. But at least in private and in public, you're going to be the same. And people are going to know exactly where they stand with you. It's that uncertainty that causes problems, that I'm not sure, are you being genuine? So if you want to be a real authentic leader, be sincere, be genuine, be yourself. As I've said before, if you like this content and you find it relevant, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Remember to click the bell icon so that you get notified, and share the heck out of these videos with whoever you think will find it relevant. I will see you back for the letter H.
And now it is time for your weather and tides for all the major towns here in the Erongo region. Unfortunately, that brings us to the end of today's episode of Erongo Talk, but you can always check out our website. That is www.erongo.com.na. That's www.erongo.com.na. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and on Instagram, and you can get in contact with us, both WhatsApp and Telegram, at 0811 7040. That's 0811 7040. You can also join our Telegram channel. Now, 0811 7040 is also your go-to number if you want to advertise with us, either in print or online. I must tell you, I'm having an absolute ball here at Blue Whale Boutique Hotel. Still some east wind weather here at the coast, but it seems to be diminishing. But that is just another excuse to enjoy the pool. So enjoy Hump Day, which is officially the halfway point for this week. We will see you again tomorrow. So goodbye.